Hey, Lazy Girl Approved fam. I am back today with another wig review. This one is a bunch of colorful ones. I'm pretty sure she's been out for a while. However, on I think the Labor Day weekend, I was looking at other stuff and I saw these on this site and was like, yeah, I gotta check these out. I looked at YouTube reviews that were older and they looked pretty good, but no one did these colors. So hello, this is what I do. Let me show you what I am talking about. I got these on haircrownbeautysupply.com. It is Vanessa Top Super Middle Part Lace Front Wig Evie. They are $19.99 and I got 6 colors. So I got, you can probably guess some of the ones I got. CCANDY, which we're going to do first. Sunrise, PMINT, OL4712, TTRGOLD, and TT5060. So I got, oh, I didn't see that lime. Okay. So this one, OL4712, which looks like a oil slick type of deal. PMINT, Sunrise, TT5060, which looks like probably the one on her head, and then TTRGOLD. I'm gonna have to go back and get that lime, y'all. And that coral looks pretty too, but we'll see what she looks like. Peach looks cute too. We'll see what she looks like, and then I'll figure out if I'm gonna go get the other colors. So let's get into it. So we're gonna start with CCANDY. And let's get her open and see what she looks like. All right. So here's her card. And I will say this, I've been recording all weekend. I'm exhausted, so I'm not going to have the usual high energy. I've recorded all day. And I'm only going to cut lace off of this first one because that's the part that takes a lot out of me, is cutting this stinking lace. And since they're short, I will probably do the 360 in this chair. We'll see how it goes. Here's what she's looking like. She's super cute. She definitely looks like what I'm assuming is cotton candy. She looks like pink and blue cotton candy. Yes. There are 2 combs in the front, 1 in the back, and it's got elastic adjusters. So it is that open weft cap. Open weft cap. I think I'm saying that right. My brain is like, no, why are you doing this? Go sit down or lay down. But I've been wanting to do this one for like a week now for you guys. So let me get this lace off and we'll see what she looks like. See if she's worth it. She's only 20 bucks. So, I mean, I've paid 20 bucks for Amazon wigs that are horrendous. I don't think she's going to be horrendous. So let's see what she looks like without lace. Okay, she's on my head and I just recorded a whole thing and realized it wasn't actually recording. So lace is cut off. She's on my head. I've done a little bit of combing through her, like finger combing and this fat tooth comb. She is cute. The hairline is, no, it is very thick. But when it's this short, I don't think you're trying to put it up and do things with it, right? So there's that. The parting space is almost non-existent. I mean, it does show through a little bit, but basically, if I were to wear this out, I would probably root it. And I actually bought 4 or 5 different root touch-ups to do a video for you guys to show the difference for both rooting wigs and for your own hair, because I have so much gray. What I normally use is just a Clairol spray, and then I'll put like a piece of paper to cover the rest of it and spray. So that's what I would do, and then I would do the underneath. Then I'd like pull some up and spray the roots of that so it gives it some depth. So she needs dry shampoo. She could use a hot comb through her. It's just hard though, because you don't want to wreck these cute little curls at the end, but she just looks a little like stringy. So usually when wigs are that way, I put a hot comb through it to kind of make it come back together, if you will. You just have to be careful with these if you don't want to take all the curl out. She's better quality than the random Amazon wigs that are horrible as far as the hair, but not by much. It's not the worst. It's just not, you know, it's 20 bucks, which is good because these are really fun colors. But I don't think anyone's going to think this is your hair unless you root it and do some other stuff to it. But she's super fun. She'd be great for a Halloween wig. I feel like she is better quality than Party City, barely. She's a fun one, right? So just the construction, you can tell it's a $20, right? $20 wig. There's a possibility you're going to see the wig cap through it, etc. So let me spin around in my chair and give you a 360. I'm not going to take the lace off of each of these. It's been a long weekend. I'm ready to go lay down and mentally prepare for my work week. It's been a long day, long weekend. But I wanted to get these out to you because I've had them since right after Labor Day, and I just wanted to show these to you guys. So if you want to get some fun colors while they're still available on that site. So let's spin her around. All right, next color is Sunrise. She looks like a pretty orange. I don't know if it's one color, just orange or what, but we'll see. I'm going to get her out of this package and we'll see what she looks like. All right. Here's the card. And I also wanted to get this out because Halloween is coming up and I know it's so hard to find color wigs that aren't an arm and a leg or horrible. So I'm hoping some of these can be options for you. So here is the Sunrise. She is super orange. She's like pumpkin orange. So great for any costume that requires orange. 2 combs in the front, 1 in the back, and elastic adjusters. So let's get her on my head. On my head. And again, I think I said it, I'm not going to cut the lace off of all these. So and I do have the wig cap on because they're short, so you can easier see what's what. So yeah, this is what I mean with the cap construction. It's just laying weird. And usually that requires some hot combing to get it to behave, to train it, if you will. So this is what she's looking like. And I apologize, my energy is low. I definitely need to go eat dinner. Forgot to put the chuck roast in the slow cooker today, so I'm going to eat leftover meatloaf, which is fine with me. I love meatloaf. I love my meatloaf. Okay. So here's what she's looking like. So she is several colors of orange, light orange, dark orange. Almost looks like there's like a red orange in there as well. So there are like highlights, if you will. But same thing. She probably could use some dry shampoo and a hot comb through her to improve her. Let's get a 360. There is the orange. Next, we're going to do the PMINT. And I probably would also root this one now that I look at it. I probably will root them all. PMINT. I feel like some of these had like the card has dark roots. Oh, this one does have dark roots. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. So here is the PMINT. It is definitely mint. And if y'all didn't know, which I don't think I've said it before, my favorite ice cream flavor is mint chocolate chip. So let's get this mint girl out and see what she looks like. All right. Here's her card. PMINT. I don't know why I keep showing the back. There's nothing on the back that's helpful. This is what she's looking like. She's definitely mint. And this one has, you know, the dark roots. So hopefully it's will be better. Same 2 combs in the front, 1 in the back, and the elastic adjusters. Let's get her on my head. Whew. All right. So it definitely looks better with the roots, the dark roots. And I can't tell you how many mint wigs I've purchased trying to get the right mint. They'll say mint and then you get it and it's like forest green or it's teal or it's some other shade of not mint. This is pretty mint. It's very close to a light blue, like it's hitting that borderline, but it is still definitely a mint. Now this one I would wear out with some probably dry shampoo. She's pretty shiny on the top. Some dry shampoo and probably a little coconut oil. She is much better with this dark root. Now, the dark root is how they always tend to do it with these. I don't know why, especially mint, but I guess it's also with cheaper wigs. It's like it always looks like there's grays in there and it's like not a black, it's like a really weird dark brown, which is not horrible. But I don't know, it always just looks weird on these mint wigs. I don't know what it is. Maybe all the manufacturers use the same combination of colors or something. I don't know. Let's see, there's, you know, greens interspersed throughout there from the root, and therefore it looks almost like you have gray hair, which if you're not older, that just looks ridiculous. So there's that. Let's get a 360 of this one. And it's, you know, the same hairline. It's really thick, so you're not going to try to put it back. And there's the parting space. This one looks a little bit better because it's a dark root, I guess. It looks a little bit wider, so there's that. She's cute. So far, she's my favorite. She's my favorite. What if we put her sideways? What does she look? Oh, okay. I kind of like that. Okay. Hey, girl. Hey. Yeah, I like that better. I like that. Okay. So next one is OL4712, which is like the oil slick type deal. Like peacock oil, probably oil peacock. So let's get her out and see what she looks like. All right, here's the card. Never mind the back. I keep forgetting I don't need to show the back because there's nothing informational on it, really. All right, this is what she looks like. Let's get her on my head. Goodness gracious. All right. Oh, she's stuck in there. Come on, dude. Dude. Okay. Okay, I didn't know if I was gonna like her when I saw her in the package. Because I had never thought about what a short oil peacock would look like. She's actually kind of cute. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I like all those purples in there. And she's actually got some like green, like light green in there too. All right. All right, all right. She's probably my second favorite. Let's see what she would look like to the side as well. Wrong side. Wrong side. She's cute too to the side. I don't think as cute, but she looks cuter to the side, I think, than straight on. All right, let me put her back in her center part and give you a 360. She's pretty. She's pretty. I don't feel like she's in as much need of dry shampoo as the other ones. She's shiny, but it's not like weird shiny, if that makes sense. And she doesn't seem to need really anything except cutting off the lace. So this is the first one where I'm like, you could just cut off the lace and go. So there's that. Next one, we have two more. Next one is TTRGOLD, so rose gold, two-tone. All right, so TT is what was this one? OL. TT is usually two-toned, and this one is. And then the mint one was PMINT. Like I said, I don't know what these people be doing. So TT's two-toned and you expect that it's supposed to be two colors, and then maybe they mean two-toned, like there's two rose golds. I don't know, you guys. I need like a cheat sheet or something. I don't know. Let's get her out of the package and see what she looks like. All right, here's her card. It's a good thing my husband and I have a good relationship. He pretty much doesn't see me very much on the weekends. This is what she's looking like. She's definitely a darker rose than a lighter rose, but she does have dark brown roots. Inside of her cap, two combs in the front, one in the back, elastic adjusters. Let's get her on my head. We've been together 27 years, just had our anniversary. We've been through a lot, and we're in a good place of maturity on both sides. And what we want for each other is for each other to be happy, whatever that means. Like, I'm doing my hobbies. He's like, go be happy, go do what makes you happy. Not do anything. That's not, I don't mean like we have an open relationship or something. I'm talking about how we spend our time and whatnot. We do hang out a lot. Like, we're together whenever whenever one of us goes somewhere, usually both of us goes, not 100%, but we just like each other's company. So, it's not like a control thing or whatever. It's like, hey, I like hanging out with you. Hey, me too. All right. He's over there right now watching car racing, which I like too, but and earlier he was watching football, and yesterday he was watching Mustangs, which I also like. So we have a lot of things in common, but we also have our own stuff. So she's pretty. She is, I don't know if it's the right color on there. It's definitely got pinks to it, but it also has like a reddish tone. It does remind me of the actual like rose color when it's like a pink rose, like, you know, the body sprays and the makeup and the stuff where it's like a dark pink, like a rich, dark, rich pink. I just don't know if it's coming through exactly. It's dark out here. So during the day when there's a lot of light, I feel like the iPhone gives it a true color. I'll look in the editing and see. I mean, she's really pretty. And the dark root helps. This dark root does look a little bit more shiny and will need a little bit of dry shampoo. I did put her to the side because I like the side part, but here she is in the middle where she's supposed to be, if that's how you want her. I feel like this cut is it's a little longer right here, and I don't feel like the other ones were as long like that. So, I mean, I would definitely do that side part. But let me give you a 3S60. All right, one more to go, and then I can go eat my meatloaf. To me, the ultimate compliment is when he says it tastes like his grandma's, because he loves his grandma. She's passed, but he loves his grandma and he loved her food. So when he says that, and he said that about my meatloaf, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the best compliment. Let's get this one out. This is the lavender one and see what she looks like. All right, here's her card. And I tend to talk more when I get tired, although I just talk a lot, period, as y'all know. This is her. She's super pretty. Like the color blend is gorgeous. Let me see if I can get closer. There's like blues. It's it's not actually blue, but because it's so light lavender, it looks a little blue. The roots look, I think those are black. Yeah, those are black. It's getting darker and darker, so it's harder to see. And same thing, 2 combs in the front, 1 in the back, elastic adjusters. Let's get her on my head. And if you haven't heard me say before, I am in the country, and thus and therefore, when it gets dark, I must scramble my booty into the house because there are wildlifes everywhere that may find me attractive as dinner. I'll just say it like that. I'm not trying to be dinner for anybody else, any critter. Anything else, I should say. All right, she is really pretty. I think she's my favorite, especially because they did a pretty good job with this color blend. It goes from dark to very light to mixture of different colors. I think this is a great job. I am partial to purples. Purple is one of my favorite colors besides teal. So I love a good purple wig, and this is great for summer. It's nice and light and thinner. You probably would need to dry shampoo this as well. And for all of these, the parting space is not that wide. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Like there's some room, but it's not amazing. You would probably want to pluck the you know what out of it and put some powder and whatnot. So let me do a 360. Okay, so that is all of the Evies. Let's see. So for as far as Lazy Girl approved goes, if you're not expecting them to look realistic, they're absolutely Lazy Girl approved. Cut the lace off, go. If you're trying to have them look more realistic, sweating, then you are going to need to do some stuff. You need some dry shampoo, which is still within the Lazy Girl approved range. Probably put some powder in the part where it starts to not be Lazy Girl approved is when you're talking about plucking the part, having to go over it with a hot comb. This one is not as much. I don't feel like you would have to do so much with the hot comb, but some of the other colors, you definitely going to have to hot comb through it to kind of get them to go back together and not look stringy. But these are great, like, fun wigs. They would be fantastic Halloween wigs if you needed colorful wigs. Or, you know, if you're having like a brunch fun day with your girls or your boys. Just fun. You know, nothing, you're not trying to make it look super professional and super like it's your hair and whatnot. Now, some of these with a little work could look so much better. Absolutely. Just wanted to, you know, say all of that. So, they're sort of big head friendly. They're not the smallest. They're not the biggest. And I'm going to take this off because I'm sweating. Stack of wigs over here. I'm going to have to do something with. And this is, you guys, why I wear wigs. I actually shaved my head, if you didn't know, and this is growing back, but it's way thinner than it used to be. I used to, you know, I'm Italian and Portuguese, and it used to be so thick. Since my autoimmune disorder, it's thin and it's gray. So a lot of this is gray, and when I color it, which is like 3 weeks overdue now, it does look a lot fuller, but it's just super thin. It's super thin and it's gotten a lot more like fine. It used to have texture and body and thick, and now it's just, I had to take cancer meds for a while, and so that was when my hair just, it was never the same again. So it was actually nice having it shaved off. I'm actually going to do a video on the pros and cons of shaving your head because I've been through it all with that. So I'll do a video on that. And I'm babbling now. She's cute. She's cute. She's only 20 bucks. If you have a particular color in mind, and you're just trying to have fun, I think she's perfect. You could definitely do worse. Let's say that. So let me know what you guys think. And as always, thanks for hanging out with me and spending time with me. I'm going to go rest, and I will see you guys later when I post some other reviews. This one will probably be after those. So see y'all later.